Hello everyone. When we always think about problems, we think about the biggest ones, but we don't realize that there are few problems that seems to be small, but they affect us in a big way. They are affecting us in our coexistence in the society. So today we're going to show you some of them.
Between non-native speaker and native speaker, change a little bit the rhythm, the stress, and the intonation. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Is everything okay? Clear? Is it Mary? Mary, is it?
Hey, Mary, pay attention.
Yeah.
And the last. What else are we gonna do?
Vanessa, please, a dance.
What's your problem?
Okay, what do you think is the digital era?
Well, the digital era is just the result of the technology, which has become in an important tool for people.
Okay. Do you think that the electronic devices are a problem for us?
I think when the technology is used in an incorrect way, it could be a problem, especially for students, because even the teachers don't know how to use the technology into the classroom. So it depends of the purpose which you use the technology.
What do you think are the electronic devices?
I think it's all the devices you use, whether to search information or, well, it's basically those devices change your life because it can be easy for you to use it.
Do you agree with the phrase that they are turning us into fools?
Well, it depends because technology, it can be a very useful tool or a very dangerous tool. It depends of the use you give to the technology because it can turn us to fools or we can use it with wisdom. It depends of the use.
Do you think you're using the electronic devices in the right way?
Well, I usually use a lot my cell phone. Um, I used to be a lot on all the social media like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, but I think I give it the right use. And well, of course, we all use whatever it is, if it's the cell phone or a computer, to search information or if you need to do some homework or presentation, anything. And I think I use it very
Okay, thank you.
okay.
The digital era can be seen as a development of an evolutionary system in which knowledge is not also very high, but is increasingly out of the control of humans, making it a time in which our lives become more difficult to manage. Personally, I think that the misuse of electronic devices is a problem. For example, the cell phone. We don't pay attention in class, we don't respect others while they're talking, and also it has been the cause of many accidents. So what are we gonna do?
What are you doing, girl? Why do you throw garbage on the street?
It's my problem, not your problem.
Do you know the plastic degradation? Do you know? Really? Oh my god. Hello people, my name is Maria Fernanda. Today I'm going to talk and show you one of the main problems of contamination in our city, contamination by garbage. Daily, we are affected directly or indirectly by contamination. Nowadays, people throw consciously tons of garbage on the street. Why do you think this happens in the city? First of all, people need to take care because it's duty of everyone to protect our city. However, Ibagué suffers a lack of civic culture. What do you think about that? Your name is?
Luis Edwin Lopez.
I'm going to ask some questions about the contamination. Yes, the first question is, what can do each person to avoid the contamination?
Okay, I think we can do a lot of things to avoid contamination at home, at the office, even at the university, right? The simple thing to take garbage and put it in a can is a big responsibility for each person, and it's something that really helps environment. Also, you can save energy. You can take care of natural resources, water. Yeah, we have a strange weather here in Ibagué. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it is really hot like today. So we can try to take care of ourselves, of the beautiful university we have, right? To try to change that kind of things.
Well, the second question. How do you feel when someone throws garbage on the street?
I feel horrible because in Ibagué it's a huge problem. People don't have the culture of taking garbage into the right place. Right? So you're walking on the street and people is throwing papers everywhere. If you see someone eating a banana, take a banana and put it on the floor.
And the
That's
third
terrible.
question,
We have to work on that. And as teachers, we have that responsibility because it starts with little kids, right? If you teach them how to keep clean the place in which they are studying, I think is a big challenge for us.
thank
We
you
can do it.
so much.
You're welcome.
Julia? Are you? You are so tall now. Oh my god.
Mary.
Mary, of course.
Pretend you know someone.
Excuse me, he is my best friend.
I don't care. You're the last one. Hey, it's like your turn. Hey, you're the last one. No respect. Okay, I'm first.
Where are you?
She's the last one.
It is time to respect. If someone else came first, become the last one. Don't worry if you are the last one. Show us a good attitude. If you go to withdraw a moment, once, but just a moment. We need that you don't disappear 1 hour, 2 hours, nor abuse. Keep your distance. Do not touch anybody. It's a roll nor a hip. What do you win with that? Keep a good mood. You meet your goals. Increase social culture. Give a gift and receive a good care. Receive respect, give respect, discipline people, do not indifferent, educate with your example.
Hello everyone, my name is Julia Mejia and it's a pleasure to be here. To commence, there's no doubt that in this society there are many problems that we can label as the smallest, in quotes. However, they are not. I want to take advantage to talk about sloppiness, indifference, the lack of emotions, motivation, and enthusiasm. All of them compose what is known as apathy. According to Maria Alonso Bush, doctor and specialist, apathy reflects indifference to all aspects in our lives, which are physical, psychological, emotional, social, and spiritual. But just as there are problems, there are also 5 causes. Firstly, ignorance. I mean the lack of knowledge. Secondly, the lack of reflection. Thirdly, the fear to commit errors. In fourth place, laziness. And finally, the learned inability. Due to we can learn to limit us. We must think, what happens if I don't sleep, if I don't eat, if I don't read, if I don't share, if I don't reflect? All the aspects in our lives are being affected anyway. Nevertheless, I want to highlight two remarkable aspects in our lives: the social and the emotional. As human beings, we are beings of union. As soon as a person meets another, they show respect, they care about the other one. They try to set up an environment of collaboration, but that's not happening nowadays. There are people who struggle on the streets, and even more, there are people who don't stop those actions. People can see an animal, they just regret and continue with the way. We can encounter with a homeless man and we turn up and die. When was the moment we have lost our feelings? And in this time, take part the emotional aspects. We stop being altruistic. We left to love people knowing the fear to suffer. For changing human behavior, it is important to take a look to heart. But why am I talking about heart? The answer is that based on a research carried out by HeartMath Institute, the heart is more than a engine that pumps blood. It has a relevant function in perception, knowledge, and emotional processes. Heart is not only the most powerful organ in the body, but also is the most intelligent, having the ability to receive precognition. That means that heart might respond to information about a future event before this happens. The energy produced by heart is 60 times more powerful than brain energy. Even this energy leaves our body and produces a field with electromagnetic waves. The heart's electromagnetic field can transmit information to space, but it can also receive it. And the most significant data we are sending is the emotional information. That's the reason we are connected. It's not necessary to establish a conversation to another person for knowing how does he or she feel. Then, adapting what I said to the social field, our heart transmits a collective consciousness which is blocked by the 5 causes that I mentioned. Let's reflect on what we have lost, what we are losing, and what we will lose if we don't stop the apathy in our lives. This is my invitation. Thank you a lot.
In our coexistence in the society. So today we're going to show you some of them.
I don't play Carol. I don't play. The difference between non-native speaker and native speaker. Speaking has. What are you doing, girl? Why do you throw garbage on the street?
It's my problem, not your problem.
Do you know
Shut up.
Do you know the plastic degradation? Do you know?